guys, it's Thursday. There's a line on my, I don't know what that is. Hopefully you guys don't see it. All right, so I'm working on my Atlas journal, and this is the part that makes me cringe. Are you ready? This part where it's a mess. It's a disaster. This is the part I don't like. So anyway, I always get through it. And then I'm like so happy because I get to clean up at the end. I've got to go get some more fabric tack. Do I have one in the wings? Let me see. I have half. Half! Oh well, that should get me through this. Usually, I'll be honest with you guys, a journal, I use up almost a whole bottle of glue. And this stuff is like 15 bucks, but I always use my 40% off coupon. Sometimes I have a 50% off. So that's still $7.50 just in glue. Just in glue. All right, bad news, but good news. This journal's already sold. I love it when that happens. I love it when that happens. And what's weird is I go through dry spells where people don't buy my stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm terrible. Nobody wants my stuff. And then I don't know. It's like summertime. It's always in summertime. So I'm going to stop feeling bad during summertime when people don't buy my stuff. So I have these adorable, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? All right. So this time what I'm doing, because I normally don't do it this way, is I'm doing like prepping all my embellishments, all my insertable embellishments. I'm going to get those all made up and then put them in. What I used to do is, and that's why it's such a mess, what I used to do is I would make them like one page at a time, and I think that took too long. So anyway, I am really happy Amy is at the shop again today. She needed some money to go on her trip. So I have an extra hand, which means they can take more dogs. We have 18 already, but they always pick up a couple more. So I figure we'll have at least 20. It'd be nice if we could get more, because with as many people as I have, we can, plus me, we can do more. I'm finding that I have saved a lot of tea, well, scrounged, not saved, purchased a lot of tea themed stuff. Anyway, I'm having fun, but like I said, right now I'm in stress mode about this particular part, which, like I said, is the messy part. So you know what I noticed, guys, is I haven't answered questions in a long time. And I think that doing that kind of got us more engaged, because I would like respond to you guys. So I'm gonna, or not really questions, but comments. So we're gonna go through and do some comments. So Yesenia Bonner, she decided to buy this journal, Sight Unseen. She has bought from me before and is a long time subscriber. So thank you, Yesenia. I have a lot of long-time subscribers, but I love my new subscribers too, because, you know, I figure I feel like the new kid on the block when I find a channel that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to subscribe to that channel. And then I feel like the newbie. And I prefer to be the longtime subscriber. So, anyway. Where is... Here it is. So, all right. So Yesenia's buying the journal. Sherry Jacobs, thank you. She said prayers going up for your friend to feel the peace of the Lord in her life. Charlene Chapman just waved. She said, hi, Rena. Kathleen Mena. Yes, those digipapers are gorgeous. Can't wait to get my new printer so I can purchase some of those beauties. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen your hot air balloon cards and they're so adorable. I can't wait to see how your Alice in Wonderland book comes out. Me neither. I can't wait either because I like coming to the end. Coming to the end. I'm serious, guys. You probably think I'm kidding that this messy part is stressful for me. I am not kidding. It is literally traumatizing for me. I'm not joking either. I know I'm sitting here and I'm kind of laughing with you guys, but I'm not joking. It is traumatizing for me. Because I am not into messy at all. I would prefer if my craft room always looked neat and organized, and it doesn't right now. Smarty Pants Kids, good luck to the boys on their travels. Thank you. Kim Ross, praying for your friend. Can't wait to see the journal. What a nice client you have to give such a generous tip. Lisa Relova. Am I saying that right, Lisa? Relova. Oh my, I only tipped my groomer $20. I have a Shih Tzu with a long coat on all her legs, a flowing tail, and long top knot. Ooh, your dog sounds fun to groom. I keep her body short. She gets done every 6 weeks. If I tipped like that, I wouldn't be able to eat. Loving your new journal. Anxious to see it completed. This lady is the nicest lady, and she's young. She's probably maybe 45. I don't know what her story is, but she's got a really good looking husband, and he this is gonna sound funny, he doesn't tip as good as her. He tips $50 which is an amazing tip. But they have spoiled us big time. And I've had one other client who would tip like that in my career. And this lady would tip, I kid you not, the dogs came every 2 weeks. And she would tip between $100 and $300. And at Christmas, she would always give me $500. And she would ask how many people were working for me. And everybody who worked for me at the time got $100. And that was when I was in Texas. And she had 3 Yorkies. Now this lady, she started out with the golden. She had brought a golden retriever to us named Cinnamon. And we all loved Cinnamon. Cinnamon was the smartest, calmest, sweetest golden retriever, and she knew how much we loved Cinnamon. So the day came where she had to decide to put Cinnamon down, and without a phone call or anything, one afternoon she just showed up. She came in and I went up to the front and I was like, what are you doing here? In other words, you know, we don't have you scheduled for an appointment today. What are you doing here? And she says, well, I know how you love Cinnamon, and tonight she's going to get put to sleep, so I wanted you to have a chance to say goodbye. So we got to say goodbye and we got to take pictures. And I just thought that was the absolute nicest thing a customer really had ever thoughtfully done for us. Because normally, you know, we get a phone call or we get an email telling us that whatever it has occurred. And this customer literally loaded up the dog and brought her to us. So that's a great story. Anyway, so her husband has like this, I don't know, like pit bull, mastiff, boxer mix. Really big dog. And they bring him maybe 4 times a year, but they got a doodle. And she also is a really sweet, laid back dog. So there's the doodle. And she has a cat. And she has some other dogs that come for a bath every once in a while. And I don't know if the lady just has more money than she knows what to do with. I mean, obviously she does, because she tips us like that. But anyway, that's her story, and we don't question it. We're just grateful for it. All right. Let me go to another. This is not my favorite cup. It's cute, create beautiful things, but it's too small. Okay. You guys seem to really like the Mason Jar album. Oh, somebody left a comment, and I saw it on my phone yesterday, and I can't find it now. Somebody wanted a couple of those hot air balloon cards, and I can't find their comment now. So if that was you, will you just email me at apawspa@aol.com? Because, yeah, I haven't listed those cards, and I'm not in a hurry to do so. All right. Olivia's Romantic Home. You guys, if you don't watch Olivia's Romantic Home and you are shabby chic, you need to go over and subscribe to Olivia's Romantic Home. She says, hello, doll. And that's funny because I think in that vlog, I had really, really messy hair. And she always looks immaculately beautiful with her long black hair and her makeup. And I'm just like, this is what you get. Every once in a while, you guys get makeup, but not that often. Anyway, she says, love your craft space. Hugs and sparkles. Jenna Mama. Hi, Raina. Sorry to hear about the decision for the guys. Still hoping for proper resolution. Loving your ideas for your shop and separate working area. I can envision it with the great details you've explained. That banner is beautiful. Thank you. I'm so excited about the buildings. So excited about the buildings, but we're on a budget. And honey's like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, we have a budget. And we spent 3/4 of the budget on the buildings. Because the way I'm thinking about it, these buildings are going in like the 9th of October. My personal view is we don't do the landscaping around it until the spring. That way we have time to sell some furniture or make some more money, right? To pay for the landscaping around it. Jennifer Richards, I was hoping the boys would get good news. Feel bad for them after all they went through. Looks like a fun album you're working on. Great laces from your antique store. I forgot about those. Cutesy name. Where have you been, cutesy name? She says, yep, it's a bathtub. People were much smaller then. Yeah. Lisa Relova. Lisa, you're going to have to tell me if I'm saying that right. Yep. It's always the lawyers that come out on top in those injury lawsuits. It's a shame. Hard to believe Home Depot was more expensive. Right? Right? They're going to come... put the buildings, they pre-build the walls. So they come out, they do the floor, they put up the, I mean, it goes up. He said 2 buildings will take 2 days. So they'll build one building one day and another building another day. But yeah, Home Depot's building would have cost almost as much as what these people are. And we looked at the construction. We went inside one of their buildings, you know, and we're getting better. We're getting steel floors. They're shingling the roof. The Home Depot ones didn't come with shingles. There was something else that's better than the Home Depot one. But they threw in 2 free windows. Originally, they were just going to give us 1. And then when we actually ordered and paid for them, they said they would give us 2 24 by 24 windows. It's pretty good. So, really, really happy. Bum, bum, bum. Wow, when you start a project, you are fast. Well, not journals. Journals are not fast. But thank you. I have been told, and I do feel like I am a fast crafter, but not with journals. Journals are normally 3 to 4 days. I would be a week fussy cutting. Oh gosh, girl, I love fussy cutting. I'm a weirdo. I love it. I have not heard of that movie, but I surely will look it up. Ooh, what movie was that? You should check out 2 movies. One is Love, Kennedy, and the other is I Can Only Imagine. I definitely need to catch I Can Only Imagine. That's my mom's ringtone. Naomi West, 2 buildings sounds more organized. Can't wait to see the finished outcome. I know, it should be fun vlogging all of that. Kim Ross, sorry to hear about the mediation results, Rena. I was thinking of you all on Monday and hoping your boys would get the settlement they were wanting. Well, if they got what they were wanting, they could have quit their jobs. I tried to get them not to have too many sugar plum fairies dancing in their head, but you know, the lawyer, the first thing she told Shane was, we're going to go in asking for $125 for you. She was going to ask $85 for the other boys. And it's like, you didn't even come remotely close. You didn't even get half. You got a quarter of what you were asking. Anyway. And it sounds like a lot, guys. That sounds like a lot. But it's not, because he's got to pay the lawyer and the hospital out of that. Okay. Hope they can sort out a decent settlement for Blake. What a beautiful wall banner. Thank you. Smarty Pants Kids, that's too bad about the boys, but that's usually how it goes. Good luck with your building. Make sure your area allows businesses like you are wanting to be set up. Some ordinances require bathrooms, special parking, etc. as well. Thanks, Carla. Yeah, we've already looked into that. There are actually a number of people with buildings that have businesses in on their properties. There's a guy that built this really cool garage, and he's like all decked it out in old-timey stuff, and he fixes cars. And there's actually a lady with a grooming salon on her property, and people go there and drop off their dogs, blah, blah, blah. Ours is going to be different in that people will have to make an appointment to come to our home. So it's not going to be like an everyday traffic-y thing. It's not going to be so in your face, but we did do our homework. Sherry Vaughn, good morning. Will you show how you bind the mason jar album? I did. Did you see it, Sherry? I am making some for a cookie swap and did not want to ring bind them either. Paula Hatton Binds. So sorry the boys were not treated fairly, especially Shane. There is no justice in this. Can they appeal? No, they signed and were willing to settle. And I still hate that we weren't there to advise them, because yeah, things might have been different if we were there. Love the lace, great deal. Did you get your hair cut? It looks great. I did a couple weeks ago. My album will be here today, so excited. Yes, your biggest fan here. LOL, hugs. Love the idea of 2 buildings. That was Honey's idea. All right. Where were we? Goldie at Crafts Happen. Aw, big old feet and beautiful ears. Sheva's coming along gorgeously. All of your fur babies are just fabulous. Thanks for sharing. Crafty hugs, Goldie. Well, thank you, Goldie. That dog is a bed hog. And Honey has spoiled her to the point where she sleeps in the bed now. We tried to get her to sleep in the kennel, and she'd bark. It's like, instead of just listening to the barking for 15 minutes until she goes to sleep, he goes and gets her and puts her in the bed. She's only 30 pounds right now. Wait till she's 100, and I'm sure she will get to that. She has giant feet. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? She's always getting into trouble. Dana K. Hey, Raina, I had a similar thing happen with one of the boys regarding a friend and money. In hindsight, I wish I would have just stayed out of it. My son is still best friends with the guy, and because I put myself in my son's business and voiced my opinion, now it's awkward when the friend is around and has caused huge issues between my son and I. And things haven't changed. My son is the one always doing for the other guy. But it doesn't bother him because he loves his friend, so I have to not let it bother me. It's a hard lesson, but I learned it and won't do it again. LOL. Just my experience. I'm sure y'all will figure out how to deal with it. Aw, Sheva's ears look great. She is a ball of energy for sure. She's going to miss her playmate Rizzo if she goes to Savannah's. I'm looking forward to seeing those buildings in your yard. Have a great week. Okay, first of all, Rizzo's not going to go. Rizzo's staying. For now. We're definitely going to breed Sheva, but I want to get 2 cockers down the road and breed the 2 females. So Sheva will have more friends. Don't you worry. And at that point, Rizzo will go live with Savannah, but it won't be soon. It'll probably be like a couple years. We want Savannah to be established in her place and, you know, be ready for the, you know, it's hard having a dog in an apartment in Denver because you have to go out and walk it even when it's snowing. Yeah, because they have to go to the bathroom. So, and then as far as the other thing, the thing is, the boys themselves have had issues with it, and they get upset about it, but they keep doing it. So this situation has really opened their eyes to this person and his ways. It's been an eye-opener for them. Honey and I have been seeing it all along, and it's bothered us. But the boys themselves are ready to, and that makes us very happy. Teresa Lay says, LOL. She's talking about the bad language that was used in one of the videos by, I don't remember, Blake, I think. LOL, he just knows he has to go back tomorrow. And the language is just boys being boys. Poor Duck Duck. That was Sheva's toy. Oh, yeah. I got her one the other day. I'll have to show you. It's an alligator, and it's got 10 squeakies in it. I saw that. I was like, she's got to have that. Got to have it. Oh my goodness, we're at 25 minutes. Okay. We're going back to vlog 225. Busy Monday. Who's my chauffeur? Arthritis injections, and oh my God, guess what? All right. Melody S. My arthritis is in my knees, and one cortisone shot did great instantly. 1 month later, went back and a second knee injected, and wow, I've been down for 2 weeks and has imprisoned me to my house. I can't take anything outside of Tylenol, and it does suck. Good luck. on the White House decorating if you're chosen. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Smarty Pants Kids, glad your shots went okay. I grew up in DC. Oh, so if you get to volunteer, let me know, and I can tell you where to stay or not to stay. It sounds awesome. I've been to the White House many times, and Christmas is quite magical. I am so excited. Pretties from Pamela. I have a niece named Savannah. Her husband's little niece surprised her at a wedding by singing the song from the movie When Savannah Smiles. It was lovely. Oh my gosh, and I saw that while I was at work, and we Googled it, and I showed it to Savannah, and I cried. So, look up Savannah Smiles. Jennifer Richards, hope your shots help you. So far, so good. I did get those wrist, or those thumb brace thingies. I should have put them on this morning already. How great to spend time with Savannah. You guys seem to have fixed whatever was broken, and that is wonderful. Miss seeing Rihanna on here. Can't wait to see your journal, the journal you're working on. Have fun with the boys while they are home. Good luck with the White House Christmas. I hope they pick you. You want it, and so many others could care less. But sign up just to say they did it. I know. I want it bad. Charlene Chapman, haven't got much time to comment. Just wanted to say hi. She's crazy. Kim Ross, hope your thumb is improving after your injection. All the best with your application. Hope you get your birthday wish. The journal looks like it's coming along really nicely. I just had an idea pop into my head. My idea is I will do a Christmas card challenge. And so any of you guys who want to make a Christmas card, and I can either take it to the White House, or if I don't get picked, I will mail them all to the White House. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Christmas card challenge for the president. Patricia Benz, one question I like to hear on your Q&A. The children, whose are they? Are they all yours? That's a good question. Shane and Savannah are my biological children, and Blake is Alan's biological child. But, and I really think I'm going to run out of memory soon, so I'm going to come back and answer that question. The really, really nice thing is, recently, Blake told me that he really, and if any of you have been around for a while, Blake and I really struggled with our relationship. When I met Alan, Blake was 14 years old, and I really wanted him to like me. And in the beginning, I think he really did. But then when they moved in here, you know, I wanted him to do things that a mom wants done. I wanted him to keep his room clean. I wanted him to make his bed. I wanted him to help around the house. And then things changed, and he wasn't as happy with me anymore. But the great part about that is we made it through to the other side, and you know, before he moved to Arizona, we had several long talks before he left, and he made it clear that we don't have any problems anymore, and that he loves me. But just the other night, he literally made it very clear that he thinks of me as his mom as opposed to his biological mom. And that was just awesome. And made me very, very happy. So, Shane was a really difficult child, and I am not joking. Really difficult. He had ADHD. He was dyslexic, and I think there were other issues that were not uncovered. But we had brain scans done. He was just extremely difficult. And it's been a miracle that he's turned out to be a successful entrepreneur and have such fabulous credit that he could buy 2 vehicles when he's just 27 years old. So really, really proud of what he's been able to accomplish, based on what his, you know, what things were like when he was a child. So I had a really hard time. That's upside down. I had a really hard time with him. Can't even tell you. So anyway, and then of course, most of you know my struggles with my daughter. And yes, we've come a long way, but there's always that underlying, you know, anytime I say something, it's, you know, that feeling comes back, that just uncomfortable, awkward, you know. So I take the good and I try to dwell on that instead of wishing things were different. I just it is what it is. So anyway, that's the answer, the long answer to that question. So that's as far as I'm going to go back. But I want to thank you guys for commenting. It means a lot to me. When you guys take the time to comment, it really, really does. So thank you. And I'm going to try to be more diligent and better about reading your comments on, I mean, I always read your comments. I told you, if I give you a thumbs up or a heart, you know I read it. But I'm going to try to be better about reading them on the vlog. Now with Shane gone, and Blake will be leaving soon to go back to Arizona for a short time, and then he'll be back because he did get the job with Frontier. So, but he's not going to be living here. He's got a place with a friend, and he'll just be popping in and out from time to time. So there you go. Talk to you guys later. That's what you're hearing. There's Blake. He's leaving to go get Shane's sort of new car, not totally new car, new to him. And Shane's getting the same car that Blake has, only in blue. And Blake just came in, he dropped his phone, it's not functioning properly. I tried to give him my phone to take with him, and he's like taking an old phone and doing mobile hotspot, I don't know. But anyway, I started crying. I was like, take my phone. And he wouldn't. So, off he goes. And this is my ride for a couple days. That's my ride. The other day, I ordered Sheva the bark box. The bark box. And yes, she is taped up again. I thought one of her ears was longer than the other ear. Well, come to find, when I sent pictures to the vet, one of her ears like had a crinkle in it. So they said, let's tape them up for another week and we'll get the crinkle out.
Yeah.
But now she has the bark box.
Yeah.
And Honey's excited about it. He was laughing and laughing when I told him I ordered it.
This is something that monthly.
Yep. They'll do together on video.
Sheva and I are going to do it together. Okay, Sheva, this is yours. This is yours. You're going to get one of these every month. Here, let me take the pig here just for a minute, okay?
She's looking at you like, what?
Open the box. Open the box. Open the box. Open the box.
Honey, she's not going to open the box.
Yeah, she's gonna open the box. Open the box. Yeah, there you go. Open the box. Open the box. What's in there? What's in there? Is that stuff for you? It is. It is stuff for you. Look, you got stuff you can draw on. No, I'm just kidding.
You can draw on?
Oh, look at this. You get a little...
Oh, you like that? What is it? Like a little monster?
Yeah, just a little, like, space alien guy. Oh, we got a superhero.
Oh, it crinkles. Well, show everybody. Okay, never mind. She's not going to let you show.
So this is a little, I don't know what this is.
Whatever it is, she likes it. She likes it.
And then you get this. What is that?
Let me see that.
She launched it. It's a lobster.
Oh, my favorite, lobster.
Okay.
She likes both of them. That's good.
And then we've got
Drool treats.
we got drool treats. We got chomp. And we've got...
Plaque Buster.
You're too young for that.
No, she's not. Is that it? That's what she gets?
Yeah, that's it. Well, she's got coloring books.
Nah.
Here's a coloring book.
Let me see this.
She loves that one.
Does it squeak? It just crinkles. She loves it.
You're going to get one of these every month.
She needs one every other day, so she chews up her toys like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, you want to try a treat? Hey, do you want a chomp or do you want a drool? Which one? You want the drool? Okay.
This is fun. Oh my God, she is like mowing down on that toy.
Okay, this is the drool. Sit down.
Sit. Good girl.
There you go. Do you like those? I'll give you a taste of the other one too. You tell me which one you like better. No, you got to finish that one.
She's like, I didn't like it very well, and you told me I could taste the other one.
Here you go.
It's free, it's fun, it's super simple, and it's safe.
She's sitting on my legs.
Sign up for eBay, get cash back, it's awesome. Sign up for free.
It will only pause for so long. Don't get rid of it.
I don't know where to pause or mute. Do you like
Yeah,
that
don't
one?
give her another one tonight. That's good.
Don't? Okay, we'll try the other one tomorrow night.
All right, Dad, what do you think of the bark box?
I think she loves it. Her got some toys. Okay, let me take the tag off of it. Okay, it's your favorite. I got it. Did you do that on camera?
I did. No, I did it off camera. All right, everybody, that's the bark box. See you next month with next month's bark box.